Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of Halo 4. So let's start the game up. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start with the campaign. Let it load. Okay, so this is the second mission of the campaign, so it's not going to be like spoiling anything like that. And besides, I'm going to be talking over it. So, once the game starts, you'll see the graphics are upgraded majorly from Halo Reach. Graphics are pretty much amazing in this game. Probably the best you'll ever find on the Xbox, or one of the best. It's really good. As well as the sound effects too. They're amazing. And just about everything. As far as like the movement and the animations, they're also realistic. The voice acting, great. So you can see, I'll just skip the video.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
As you can see, the graphics
made it through the roof.
really good.
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Sound effects are really good. So the campaign for this game, it's one of the shorter campaigns in the Halo games. It's good, but it's not very long. Okay then, if I could just find my way out of here. I really don't even remember this mission that much, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. Just have to go ahead and say this is the way out.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different.
So I just
Try to
want to get to this
triangulate
point.
its position.
I just want to get to this one point so you guys can see how amazing the graphics are. I mean, looking at it through a video really doesn't do it any justice. You really have to see it for yourself. This game's graphics are amazing. Really amazing. So anyway, the campaign in this game does get a little bit slow at some points, and you could get a little bit lost.
Still in one piece.
But
nice to see your luck is holding out.
it's a good campaign. I mean, I can't complain. Sure, it may not be one of the best, but it's good. And the graphics and everything sure do make up for it. And the whole thing about the campaign is like you're stranded on this one planet, and you gotta get off, and Cortana's dying, so it's kind of you're in a little bit of a pickle. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to say too much about the campaign to spoil it. So it's just a good campaign. Don't expect too much from it though, because it does deliver, but like I said, it's not the best thing in the world. And obviously this is 343's first time doing a full-on Halo game, and I give them credit. It's good. Very good.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. It's stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
Curious more than anything. His behavior is odd.
And sometimes you just can't help but get immersed
Hostiles!
into the game because of the graphics and such. But man, oh man. So I'm just having a little bit of fun here, just smashing into people. So yeah, the campaign, definitely check it out. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it without ruining it for anybody. So yeah, let's get into Forge. Okay, so here we are in Forge. Now, if you guys don't know really what Forge is, I'll explain once we get into the game. Okay, so I'm forging on the map Ravine, and as you can see the map is completely blank, right? That's because you get to create a map pretty much, right? Now, Forge in this game is the map creator, and it's probably the best that it's been yet, because it's only been around in Halo 3, Halo Reach, and now Halo 4. So, it's definitely the best it's been. You could put items through each other. Now, excuse me if I'm really, like, not used to the controls, because I've been forging or creating a map in Far Cry, and it's a lot different in that game than it is in this game. So excuse me if I'm pretty bad. But yeah, you could pretty much make anything you want. Buildings, I don't even know, creations in this game could be crazy sometimes. See, you can spin stuff around, and it actually tells you, see, it highlights green which piece you're highlighting, which one you want to grab. So that's a convenience. And obviously you could spawn a lot of things, like the weapons. Now, I'll say something real quick. The weapons in this game, they definitely added a lot of weapons. I'll get into some of that a little bit later, but they added a lot of weapons. And what they didn't add was a lot of vehicles. I mean, as you can see, I'm just spawning weapons. And these aren't even all of them. I'm just spawning random ones just to make stuff. But they didn't really add a lot of vehicles. They did add a lot of armor abilities, but the vehicles, the only new ones are the Mantis, which I'm sure we've all heard about, and, well, they made the Shade turret look a little bit different. And that's pretty much it. I expected like a human flying vehicle or something, but nope, they didn't give us that. So, but you know, a lot of vehicles return. It's a good thing. I mean, I guess you really can't complain for what you get. But no, it's very good Forge. You could really, possibilities are endless. You could sit here for hours and just make random stuff. Obviously, I'm not really trying to make anything right now. I'm just making random stuff. But yeah, I've made buildings. You can make huge maps. Oops, my bad. But yeah, you could really go all out with this game. You could even change the colors of some things. Like you can see, I could change the color of this. A lot of the buildings and things like that you can change the color of. And if you're not the type of person that wants to sit there and make buildings, well, there are buildings here, like this one, that you could actually just put down and just have in your map. See that? But either way, it's still a lot of fun. Forge is the best it's been. I'm very happy with it. Way to go, 343. And yeah, I guess that's really pretty much it for Forge. Now we go on to Spartan Ops. Okay, so Spartan Ops is the replacement for Firefight. And honestly, I'll say I like Firefight better. Firefight had a lot more strategy in it, a lot more customization, and a lot more fun.
The commander isn't in the ops center and she's not answering her personal comm. No worries, Spartan Miller. Commander Palmer's busy.
So, each of these missions have a little bit of cutscenes, so that's pretty good. I mean, it has a lot of voice acting. They put a lot of effort into it, but I still like Firefight better. Alright, shut up, dude. I'm trying to make a video here. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, shut up.
Kind of nice to see them run away before half of them are dead.
No, shut up.
Anyway, the scientists
No,
asked me
shut
to
up.
look around, see if the bad guys are popping up or not.
Okay, but
All clear for
anyway.
them.
Alright,
Where
shut
are
up.
the bad guys?
So, there's a lot of voice acting in this. They put effort into it, but I must say it's not as fun as Firefight. Obviously, there's a lot of new enemies in this game, which I forgot to say. You'll discover that in the campaign.
I've got this right now.
It's really cool.
Captain Lasky needs your help. I can do a million things at once. Like I can touch Captain Lasky, I can
Yeah, I'm about to die. Yeah. I knew I was gonna die, I'm sorry. Whatever. But, anyway. Yeah, Firefight, you had a limit on how much you could respawn and stuff. It was definitely a lot more challenging than this was. This one you could just die, respawn, die, respawn, die, respawn. Which really is no fun. And also there's a lot more customization in Firefight. You could put how many rounds you wanted, how many lives you wanted, unlimited, whatever. You could really just put anything you wanted. You could be elites, you could have unlimited ammo, you could jump really high, the possibilities were really fun to create. And they took that out. Now you just play through these missions over and over and over. Really nothing about them changes. And it's kind of disappointing. Not to say that it's not fun. Excuse me. But, yeah. It's fun, but could have been better. And obviously there's a lot of weapons you can pick up off the ground. As you can see. Yeah, that's right, run away. But I mean, it does get old after a while. But they do have a lot of missions, which are good. But a lot of them are the same levels over and over. But they do have quite a few missions. Which I can't complain about. So, yeah, that's Spartan Ops. It's the replacement for Firefight. It's not as good as Firefight. But yeah, that's Spartan Ops. Now on to multiplayer. Now, here's multiplayer. There's certainly a lot of different game types. They used to update it every week. They used to put some in, take some out. I really haven't played this in a while. It doesn't seem like there's anything new in here. But yeah, obviously it's like DLC. There's quite a few game types you can play. Very good, or you can play a custom game. And there's challenges for campaign, war games, which is the new name for matchmaking, or Xbox Live, whatever you want to call it. Spartan Ops, and there's the Waypoint thing. And there's commendations, which you could really get for anything. Weapons, amount of kills you can get with weapons. Certain enemies that you kill. If you kill a certain amount of enemies, you get XP. If you kill people with vehicles, you get XP. Just certain things you do in the multiplayer, like take out enemy Spartans with headshots, you get XP for that. You get XP for pretty much anything in this game. You could customize your loadouts, which are pretty much your classes, I guess you can say. You can change your primary weapon, your secondary weapon, your grenades, your armor ability, which are like jetpack, hologram, if you want to be invisible, tactical package, which is really like, I don't really know how to explain it, but one of them is mobility, allows unlimited sprint. You could pick up grenades, a whole bunch of things, extra grenades. You could use two primary weapons with this one. Pretty good. And support upgrade, which gives you more ammo. You could it speeds up reloads, increase motion sensor range, and be aware you can only choose one of these per class. So it's cool. And obviously you have customization. which is really good. You could change your guy's helmet, his torso, his left shoulder, his right shoulder, his forearms, his legs, and his visor, which is a color. And they really did a lot in this game with the visors. Like, as you can see, if I were to turn to the sides, it's pink. Like, it's one of those, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's really cool. Then you have the solid colors, which are just like silver, and some red and blue. It's definitely really cool. You can obviously change the color of your guy. I don't want to save that, actually. Okay, didn't want to save that, I'm sorry. There we go. And you can even change your stance. When people look at your service record or see you, you can change your stance. Mine is this one. You can change your gender, your emblem, your service tag. And then, once you get to level 50, you get to choose a specialization. You start off as Spartan IV, or Spartan 4, whatever number that is. Then once you hit 50, you can choose any of these. I chose Wet Work. Then I went to, once I got to level 60, which you can change it. Once you get to level 50, you choose one of them, right? And then the next rank up, which is 60, you get to choose another one. Then once you get to 70, you choose another one. You get to 80, you choose another one. And they all do different things. They all give you different armor. They have a special ability to them. Like, I think Wet Work, it makes your footsteps silent or something like that. It's really cool. And with each one you get a different skin or camo for your weapon. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, it's not too hard to rank up in this game. It's not too easy to rank up in this game. I think it's just right. Halo 4. I guess this is it, where it gets its final rank. Halo 4, good game, good game. I would give it a very reluctant 9 out of 10, just because of Spartan Ops kind of weighs it down. It's one of those minus points, and the whole vehicle thing, like I said before, there weren't a lot of new vehicles. But yeah, a 9 out of 10, that seems about right. I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong. The graphics are stunning, multiplayer is fun, Forge is fun, and yeah, I mean, what else do you want? It's really great. I love the game. Can't wait for more map packs and stuff. And yeah, I highly recommend this game to anyone who has an Xbox and who's thinking about getting it. I highly recommend it. It's worth it. And yeah, so that's it. 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe.